Hey John, my name is Seleni McGregor here with Leadvine Marketing. I just actually work with small business owners across the state of Utah, doing some research on businesses in your area, and your company really stood out to me. So I put together a quick custom video for you, just a few minutes showing you a couple of insights about your online presence, specifically how you stack up against your top competitors. There's no sales pitch here, just pure value. So this quick video is going to give you 3 tips today that you can do to bring in more customers to your business and beat your competition online. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, well, why would I be doing this and what is in it for me? Oftentimes most local business owners are just too busy running their own business to know how to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes their biggest hesitation to hiring somebody is that they just don't know who's an expert and who isn't. So I found that by giving people an easy, free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free, it's resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands and saying, hey, I like you, Seleni, please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you've heard and can see that I've got a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan that I give you and do it yourself, that totally works for me too. No pressure. So let me show you the 3 things that will set your company above your competition. I don't want to waste any more of your time or mine, so I'll be as brief as possible. The 3 things that we're going to cover today is first, content, second, citations, and third, backlinks. So first up is content. Looking at your website here, content is basically anything here that you can highlight. This can include text, it can include pictures, what the pictures are saved as, what's behind the pictures. It can all be considered content. So these are the things that the search engine is able to read and basically get an idea of what is this business, what services do they offer, what location are they targeting, and that will help position you in the search ranking. So the goal is having enough unique and authoritative content, and you want to, again, have enough of it to be able to add in the right keywords and right key phrases that people are going to be searching for in Google for somebody to find the services that you offer. Looking at your website here, I think when I plugged it in, you're looking at around 13 to 1400 words on your homepage. Typically, you need to have at least 1500 words to be optimized with Google, but again, using the right keywords and potentially even more content, depending on the competition level in your area. Let's see, and now we're gonna actually jump over into my other tool. This is called Ahrefs. It's not 100% accurate, it is just a tool, but it's one of those companies that buys data from Google, so it just gives us a pretty good insight of what's working well for you and your competition. So initially here, we can actually see what keywords are being found on your website and the kind of traffic that it's driving. If we jump in specifically to your keywords, you can kind of see where you are ranking highest in. So it looks like specifically for your Alpine part of your name is where you're ranking highest, but then everything else appears to be second, third, fourth page of Google. So again, you want to think of which keywords and which terms people are actually adding to Google to be able to find your company. So unless they're already aware of your company name, you want to think more generalized. What are they going to be adding into Google to be able to find the services that they're looking for? So paying attention here to the position, and then again, volume here, and then which keywords. Like specifically, we want to focus on location specific. So mold remediation, Salt Lake City, Utah has a 70 per month search volume. You guys are on second-ish page of Google. Mold remediation, Salt Lake City, 100 search volume. Lots of mold removal, Salt Lake City. Again, your second to third page of Google there, and so on. Restoration companies, Utah, 100 searches, but you guys are ranked second, third, fourth page, depending on the keyword here. Flood damage, Salt Lake City, you got 20, you're on the 12th. And so on. Disaster cleanup, 40 search volume, 18th ranking. So if we want to jump over here and kind of compare that a little bit to one of their top competitors, again, we get the similar overview. We can see the keywords that they've got and what kind of traffic their website is driving. Let's jump into specifically which keywords and see what they're ranking like top in. So it looks like they're ranking number 1 for Utah disaster restoration services. That's got 40 search volume per month. Third position, which is all still on the first page of Google, which is our number 1 goal. Restoration cleanup's got 70 search volumes per month. Restoration companies in Utah, 70 search volume a month. Again, third position, even their fourth position, flood restoration, Utah. Utah water damage restoration with 60 volume. Restoration Utah with 40 volume. All of that is placing them on the first page of Google, a little bit differently than where you've got a couple that are placing you high, but then the rest you're not even being found until the second or third page. And then we're going to actually jump over here into Google. So if we type in restoration companies Utah, top thing here, as you know, is the ads section. So this is where people are just paying to be at the top of Google. Now, some studies show that ads are only semi-effective, just depends on who's running the campaign. They can be effective, but sometimes they can be a big money pit too if they're not efficient. We're gonna actually focus though, just below the ads section, we've got this area right here. This is called the Google Map Pack or the Maps listing. This area has a lot to do with the second important thing that we're gonna talk about, which is citations. On these results, you can see the business's name, their address, their phone number. And so again, with this search, these are the people that are ranking highest here. Citations has a lot to do with this map listing area. So you might be asking yourself, well, what actually are citations? So just as a little representation, citations are just your name, address, and phone number submitted into directories such as Bing, Hot Frog, Google Places, Yext, City Star. You want to have all of your business details listed in as many places so that people can find your business. And then if you get citations from authoritative websites that are industry specific, that can even boost your credibility more, which will boost you higher into that map pack listing. So really at the end of the day, citations just makes you more discoverable. So in order to rank high on the maps area, you need to make sure that you are looking at your competition's listings. Obviously they're going to have more citations that's pushing them up. So you want to be able to get those plus more to dominate them in that space. That pretty much wraps up citations. We're going to actually jump down to the third thing that I want to talk to you about, which is backlinks. It's a really important aspect to Google, and it has a lot to do with this organic listing section down here. Now, backlinks are the thing that give your site authority. We call it link juice. Now, again, being in the top organic section is really where you want to be. And in order to beat out your competition, you have to do it in every aspect. So the easiest way to think about link juice is simply think about it like a popularity contest back in high school. You want to have the coolest, most popular kid, or in this situation, sites, to be pointing back and recommending you or your website. So you want the most high quality leads pointing back to you, showing that you are popular in Google's eyes. But even more to it than that, not all backlinks are created equal. Quality over quantity. So the backlinks you obtain work a lot more effectively when you've got relevant sites pointing back to you. So for example, if you've got a insurance company or contract company linking back to you, that would be a lot more effective than if you had an ice cream shop or Pizza Hut linking back to you. If we jump over into our tools again here, we can actually see that your website has like 2,000 backlinks pointing back to your website. So that's an amazing amount of link juice linking back to your website. Contrarily, if we look at your competitors, we can see they've got 1,000 backlinks pointing back at them. So you might be asking yourself kind of that difference between backlink quantity here, but remember, not all backlinks are created equal. You can have way less backlinks that have higher quality and relevancy that'll boost it higher and faster. So really important to see that, and we're even able to go in and see specifically which backlinks your competition has and be able to go get those plus more or higher relevancy or higher quality for your website. So again, those are the three things you can do today to grow your online presence. Focus on that content, getting that front page to at least 1,500 words with the right keywords and the right phrases that people are actually searching for so that they can find your company and find the services that you offer. Second, citations. You want to be able to make sure you've got more than your competition by a landslide. And then third, backlinks, just making sure you've got those high quality. You've definitely got the quantity there. We just got to make sure that they're the right quality. And again, having keyword rich content is boosted by those backlinks. So they go hand in hand. It's very important to have both of those. If you implement these strategies, you can be number one across Google. Again, goal is to be number one, but at least that first page of Google there so you can see all of that volume of searches that you're missing out on. We want to be able to place you up there so you're able to obtain those and transfer those into actual customers. So you can go ahead and take this information I've provided to you today, do it on your own, or if you found this information to be valuable and you want the most effective route to save yourself time and hassle, please respond to my email and I would love to dive deeper into your specific situation, see what we can do to help your business thrive. Hopefully you found this information valuable for you, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a great one.